Have you ever strapped on a VR headset only to feel dizzy, nauseous, or just plain awful after a few minutes? You're not alone. In fact, up to 80% of users report these symptoms, a phenomenon called cybersickness. But why does this happen? And what does your brain have to do with it? Let's look into the neuroscience behind discomfort in virtual reality and how to prevent it. Cybersickness is a motion sickness-like condition triggered by immersive virtual environments, especially when using head-mounted displays. It mimics traditional motion sickness with symptoms like nausea, dizziness, headache, eye strain, and disorientation. Unlike regular motion sickness from cars or boats, cybersickness is visually induced, meaning you're not actually moving, but your brain thinks you are. Think of it like your brain running a prediction engine. It expects that if you see motion, say while playing a car racing simulation, your body should feel motion. When that prediction fails, the brain goes into error correction mode. This may trigger autonomic nervous system responses, increased heart rate, nausea, or dizziness, all in an attempt to protect you from what it perceives as a neurotoxic event. Rooted in evolution, this protective response makes your brain interpret the sensory mismatch as a potential poisoning. If we need to understand why this happens, there are several leading theories, all revolving around one common concept. That is a mismatch in your sensations. Your visual system tells you you're moving, but your inner ear, your vestibular system says you're still. This mismatch confuses the brain and can trigger a protective response, nausea. An expanded model also says that sensory expectations based on prior sensory experiences is also kind of a conflict. When your brain struggles to maintain postural control in unfamiliar settings, it creates a delayed motor response, contributing to discomfort. Your brain's sense of up based on gravity and body cues doesn't align with what you see in VR. The screen is physically close to your eyes, so your eye muscles try to focus nearby. But the VR world makes it look like objects are far away. So your eyes try to now point far, but focus close. This mismatch is called vergence accommodation conflict. That confusion can lead to symptoms like eye strain, headache, and even nausea. I just included the most accepted theories, but these are not without their fair share of criticism, leading us to believe that there is more at stake here that we need to understand. Recent fNIRS studies have even shown that during cybersickness, the angular gyrus, a brain region involved in spatial orientation and sensory integration, shows reduced activity. In simple terms, this could be your brain's way to pay less attention to signals from your balance system, so that there is less confusion between what you see and what you feel. Changes in EEG activity also correlate strongly with the severity of symptoms. Fortunately, there are evidence-based strategies to reduce or prevent cybersickness, and they are compiled in a framework called CYPVICS. Let's start off with behavioral approaches that you can actually follow. Begin with gradual habituation with short sessions. Try diaphragmatic breathing, which is deep, controlled and regular breathing at around 3 to 7 respiration per minute. Try chewing a gum or listening to calming music. Oculomotor exercises like horizontal head movement, saccadic eye movement exercises, and perusing a target with the eyes while keeping the head stationary can improve the symptoms. If you're already feeling the effect, the best strategy is to stop using VR immediately and let your senses recalibrate. Sit down and rest in a quiet space. Try slow, deep breathing. Focus on a stable visual point. Use airflow, either fan or fresh air. Some users also report benefit from motion sickness medications like meclizine or scopolamine, but these should be used with caution and aren't ideal for regular VR use. There are design tweaks under the control of software and hardware developers which aren't really in our control. Design tweaks like reducing latency and motion blur, restricting the field of vision during fast movements, use of teleportation or slow movement instead of continuous motion, or improving the UX design and interface clarity. Sensory integration aids can also help. We can use visual rest frames, example a nose or crosshair on screen that can help you focus at a point or help keep a perspective. Vestibular stimulation with bone conduction noise or galvanic stimulation have been seen to be useful. Neck brace headlock have also been tried. Although popular, omnidirectional treadmill did not improve cybersickness. It did improve the user experience. VR in chairs showed the least cybersickness. Preventing sensory conflicts by providing appropriate auditory signals or somatosensory signals in accordance to the visual stimulation in the virtual reality has been reported to reduce the incidence of cybersickness. Researchers are developing cybersickness prediction models using machine learning, EEG, and skin response sensors. Using these sensors, some VR systems in the future may detect the onset of sickness and adjust its settings on the fly. With better content design, smarter systems, and deeper understanding of neural pathways, we could be on track for safer, more comfortable VR experience for everyone. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay grounded, and we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more neuroscience-packed tech content.